Oh, hello. What up, what up? No, not grumpy. You just pulled a 10? Like a girl? A hot girl? Hey, do I look grumpy? I'm just really tired, dude. I've gotten no sleep. Like the last couple nights, and the kids are sick, and yeah, Evie's a handful. What up, Mike? You're so him. You're Himothy. You're Justin Timberlake.
Hi, honey. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby squirrel. Hi, mama. Hi, mama.
What are you doing over there? Hi, baby. Good stretch. Good stretch. No. No. Red Bull, if anything. I just signed on. Nobody's seen nobody. She's over there. I just came out in the garage. Intending to my human babies first. I have many babies. So many babies. Let's get this last board tuned up. Come on. Probably gonna end up dipping into this one too, unfortunately. I was saying that last night, right? That I was gonna dip into that one. Shit. Oh shit. Shit. Whoa. I got 7.1 subscribers now? Nice. Nice. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you. I guess if I ever hit 10K, I'll have to do some sort of giveaway, raffle or something for somebody. Hey, Sebs. Hey, Donut. Oh. Is that better? Wow, a lot of people talking already. Oh, don't do that. Thank you, though. You don't got to harass people for me. I appreciate you. That's for sure. Oliver, you okay? Olive seems drunk. Yeah, I know. I think it's I've been eating a lot of proteins lately. No, tonight I gotta be a good boy. But now I'm concerned for my little one. She's acting weird. The dogs are acting strange. I fucking love these things. I feel like Cuba Gooding Jr. in radio. I do have a lot of gas. I don't know what the deal is with that. I just said I think it might be because I don't know. Couldn't tell you actually. I don't know the reason. But I do be shitting. That thing do be farting. But do that thing be farting? Yes. Yes, it do. Shit. Oh, my back. The beep, beep, beep is the battery. Hello, Brooklyn. Yo. Yo, if oil was coming out of my ass, I'd be rich. I'd be swimming in it. Oh, Donut King. It better be powdered sugar. Nice. Yeah, don't do that, Donut. Come on, man. What the hell? What the hell, brother? Don't do that. That's no good for you. Oh, come on. So close. Come on. Oh! Now I know how to do it for next time. Does he though? Does he? Then don't do nothing. the fuck? Well, this ass end is, yeah. Oh, yeah. The sound of snipes. That poor motor. Oh, Jesus. Burying my squirrel. Never. Oop. I feel like things just like moved on. Where is my fucking baby? I think she's sick. I think something's wrong with Olive. I hope she didn't eat something bad. Jesus. Not really. Oh, you fuck. Yeah, it's black walnut. Fine, I'll hold you the whole time. Yeah, he all done the tail. It's no good. Get smart, guys. Get smart. Come on. My dog's not eating. Cassidy's not eating. Fuck, dude. I hope she would be fine. She's like wobbling around like she's drunk. I gotta email Southern Flair and see what he says. I'm scared. I don't know what I do. I can't lose anything else. I can't lose anything. Quite possible. Quite possible. I am a shit father. I have a distiller. I used either Poland Spring or distilled water for it. Thanks, Steve. Well, if that's the case, she's an animal and she'll learn not to eat it. Animals aren't stupid like humans. They learn their lessons very quick. And if they don't, they die. If nature does what nature do, then oh well. I hope not. I pray not. But if it do happen, what are you going to do? Currently listening to Flogging Molly now. Boards like this, so that's why that's happening. It's not supposed to happen, but it's happening. This is a Jet 16 by 32 drum sander. It's 16 by 32 because it's 16, but it's open-ended, so you can technically do 32 inches. Yeah, but wouldn't it take a long time for like fruits to be fermented? I feel like that's not the case. I'm genuinely kind of concerned. I don't know what I should do. Correct, Steve. Had nothing to do with the twisty tree it came from. Nothing at all. Alright. Yeah, I know. Good evening, Skaggs. Good evening, Audra. Good evening. I probably should get some heavier grit. Yeah. It's black walnut and I'm sanding it currently. Hopefully I'll be done relatively soon. Something's squeaking in here now and I don't know what it is. You want to buy it for me, Slimer? I'm a poor man. I am accepting all forms of donations, my friend. Specifically sanders and power tools. Yeah. Oh, I found it. I found the squeak. I need some pipe grease. Oh, man. Oh, no. That's terrible. Oh, no. Wow. It's a jet. Indigo carries fucking grizzly. You want to see where this squeak's coming from? Look what just happened. Maybe you gotta get in there a little more better. It's broken. This little collet for it is broken. I wonder how much longer it'll last. Hey, Momo! That's an easy fix, though, I think. getting stuff that's buck made in where? Taiwan? Hey, yo, brother, it was free and it worked great. So, I have zero complaints and it doesn't owe me a thing. Hey, y'all are a bunch of gripers, bro. A bunch of negative, crybaby posts. No, it's not new. I've had this. Oh, do they? Good. Fucking hot. Oh my god. My electric bill is gonna be through the fucking roof. Yep. Awesome. Love that for me. It's just that one little spot right there. Now you're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air. I feel good. B. Gaddis, how you feeling, brother? Sister? Yeah, I probably did break it yesterday when I was fucking with it. Damn yous. That sucks. Mine's pretty high. Not that high. Fucking there. Can't stop grinding my teeth today, like badly, like very badly. Electrical leak. Might be growing home for me. Yeah, those are growing in the closet numbers. No pun intended. No pun intended there, big boy. I'm pretty happy with that. Little bit of a humpty bump there. But I feel like if I put it through one more time, it's just going to give me another one. Fuck it, let's do it. Hey, Cupcake. Wow, super smooth. Okay, let's see you. slow-mo, by the way. No, my phone's gonna die. Wowzers. I don't know why it keeps doing that either. Ooh! Gonna count down 3 rounds and it'll be good company. In good company. In good company. Broken pieces interfering with it working from around. Very possible. What else have we got? Hey. It could be. It's all my fault. This side is going to be really annoying. Wow, I took a lot off right there. Shouldn't have done that over there. I like the beats more than anything. That's how I always operated. Sometimes I don't even listen to the lyrics. I don't know who Norm Abrams is. Why you do that? Stop doing that. Did I respond to you or no? I have great hair. It's going good, Wes. How are you? You did. then it's too loose. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'll give you the check for $100. Something strange is happening to this thing. One more pass on this one and that's it. Unfortunate, but whatever, it was a little goo. And it's a tree. It doesn't match up perfect. If it's happy, then. These cutoffs that I did, they're not lined up perfectly lengthwise, so whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, dude, there is something fucking wrong with me. There is something fucking wrong with me. What's a 1911? Is that a gat, I'm assuming? That's a gizat. Now I'm just kind of worried. Where the fuck is Olive? Huh. Anybody seen Olive? No? She's acting super funny. I don't think she's doing good. I think something's wrong. I don't know. Are there native chameleons in Florida? God, I hope she's not with child, dude. She's not in any of her usual hiding spots. Sorry, guys. Huh. Weird. Olive might be gone, y'all. I don't know why she'd pick a rainy day to run away, but she might be gone. She is, in fact, nowhere to be found. Wow. Yeah, she's nowhere to be found. Shit. Do I end the stream? Or do I carry on like I don't care? I totally do care. Shit. Well. No, but she's normally spots. I'm like too worried to focus. Shit, I'm sorry everybody. I'm gonna totally lose views, but I don't give a fuck. Found her. I found her. Why is your belly so big and hard? Like she's not very coordinated right now. What is that all about, hon? Are you okay? Did you eat something bad? Doesn't seem like her belly hurts. Stay in my sweatshirt like old times. I wonder if she is pregnant. The tummy's like getting big, man. And she's still like making bowel movements, so I don't think it would be like an obstruction. I put her in my sweatshirt to try and calm her down. Like old times. You see her little head? You see her little head? Her mammals, her mammaries, her glands. I don't know. I didn't really. Her belly seemed kind of firm. I don't know what that means. Man, my hair looks like shit. I haven't showered in 2 days. Gross, right? Kind of don't want to run really loud power tools now that I know she's not feeling great. Because the table saw is super loud. Super, super loud. We might be cutting this one today, boys and girls. Unfortunately, I apologize. Could it be wolves? What are you saying? She has been making crazy nests, man. Olive, you hussy. You little hussy. You're not even a year old. She's fine. She's never really bothered by the noise. I just more want to be able to. I mean, I'd be going inside anyway. It's not like I'd be keeping an eye on her. All right, she's okay. She just seems a little out of it. That's fine. We all get a little out of it sometimes, right? I hope she's okay. Why did this do that? What am I gonna do if she's pregnant, dude? She can't be pregnant. She can't be pregnant. There's no way she's gotten out of this garage and explored. And there's no way that another squirrel has come in here. Oh, damn, Aaron. I'm sorry, buddy. That sucks. Were you talking about the fucking my planer, bro? I really hope not. I really hope not. I mean, not. I really hope they're not babies. Not that they're my babies. You want to go in the drawer? Or make you feel better? Or close you up and put you in a drawer? Honey, come. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Mama, come here. Olive. Come here, Mama. Olive, come here. Come on. I don't want to have to chase you around, and I don't want to have to look for you later. Please just come here. Please be nice. God damn it, Olive. Why are you taking the low road? And she's gone. Here she goes. See, that's what I'm saying. She's like having a hard time climbing and shit. She seems very uncoordinated today. Yeah, she's like struggling to move around. Can someone look that up for me? Bloated belly and no good coordination for a squirrel. Don't look at me like that. I'm gonna put you in the bed so we can just not have to deal with this later, Olive. She's definitely not constipated. She just shat everywhere on my jacket. Honey, come here, honey. Okay. Honey. See, look, so uncoordinated. All right, she's gonna go to her nest, and I'm gonna let her. I'm standing on stuff I should not be standing on in the fall. Whatever. What did Google say? You're telling me I'm gonna have baby squirrels. Oh my God. That's not good. There's no way for her to get rabies. Dude, I don't know. My landlord would not allow that. Fuck. Now firsthand, for an acre or two, save unglued. You wanna slip to realize it was living one big lie. She fucking hates me. God damn it, she's fucking pregnant. Oh my God. Hour. It got sour. Red. Well, I'm not really sure what else it could be. To realize one big lie. Yeah, she's made a few, and that one is very intensive up there. So I think I'm gonna have to like, fuck. Let's see. Did she? Okay, fucking hates me. La 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 la. La 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 la. Trying to. My feelings like I had none. La 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 la. Oh my god, what am I gonna do if that's fucking true, dude? Ugh. She fucking hates me. Which one are you, damn it? Thank you. No fade at all. The one that's going to rule the world. Along the way. God sent it out. The season. You're dragging it out. That's a lot of dust. You're such a fucking hypocrite. Where'd I put my flashlight? Be right back. It don't belong. Regret. Well, I really only have to do one side. 3 more cuts. I think I can make the dust. Looking for like connections for the houses. Should I even bother? I'm just wasting time, damn it! I just kind of want to see if this will even work. What, I got nothing? There she was. No. Damn it. Damn it. The little one by highly suspect. Okay. Is this the same exact thing? Fuck it. Fuck it all. Fuck it. We're just gonna live in the dust. Oh, thank you for the donation. I'm sorry, I don't know who it was. I'm a little all over the place today. I'm also running on about 8 hours of sleep total for the last 6 days. Not good numbers. The little ones by whom? What song is it? I can't find it. I'm trying to, the little one, what? Oh, Little One by Highly Suspect. I wish I could like make a separate thing so I didn't have to divert away from this. All right, it's on. It's on. Oh boy. My bag needs to be dumped. Look at that thing. She's saggy as fuck. Gotta get cleaned. Bitch gotta get cleaned out. Secrets. Good so far. It's Tommy. And yes, I am a good boy. The goodest of boys. Good. No, it's all right. I'm very confused. Am I being objectified? Because I don't want to. This is good. That's like no waste. Oh, dang it. Huh. I guess I'll roll that thing out. This was going to end up being my table saw table, but I guess I'm going to roll that out. Well, Well, now it's just playing all of them, so I'm gonna listen to a few of their songs, I guess. All right, what is this one? They're playing Lydia right now. This is fucking good. Thank you for putting me onto them. I've never heard of them before. My coffee! She's totally fucking pregnant. God damn it! Fuck! Scoots in bathroom unnoticed. Yeah, I want to get a stationary table saw at some point. Well, I most certainly don't like that. Huh. What do you know? That could have been my problem all along. Go fucking figure, huh? No, I think, no, I've had this table saw for a long time. I've gotten into 2 car wrecks with it in the car. It's just a little, out of square. But luckily it's in a direction that I can fix. Doink. Yeah, where is Dylan? I'm sure he could fix this with a router. Ooh. Honey, if you felt my stress levels, you'd fucking have a heart attack. Huh. Yeah, okay. This time is gone, the night has gone wrong. Them Shoes by Patrick Sweeney. To be the way most people say that I should just move on. When you feel us on and no control. My coffee! Sissy, I used to see, but not no more. Make it cubes, baby, or should I do rectangles? So do it. I will blow your goddamn mind. Some people have even seen some of the bullshit I've had to deal with on here. I got attacked. I was afraid for my life. I'm a battered man. Are we thinking rectangles or just squares? I usually just do squares, but I think rectangles might look kind of interesting. Gives you a wider... You can make the grades really look like vaginas then, you know? Life to... It's up to you. All right, let's keep hearing it. Listening to true feedback. A tetrahedron? Ah, yes, that's right. It doesn't fit. Easy is hard to choose. There's a truth. You gotta wear those shoes. Tape. Huh? We're running a real professional operation over here. We're using no-name painter's tape for supreme dust extraction. Collection. Dust collection. Yo, you know those fucking giant like vacuum trucks that the British use? They can like demo a basement and it's just like this big fucking hose and it'll suck like cement out and everything. It's crazy. It's pretty cool. And a half-life do. There's a little feedback. Alright, I think I'm still gonna go with squares, y'all. I'm uncomfortable making rectangles right now for some reason. I'm gonna go with squares. It's too thin. Maybe not. I think I'm just going to go squares. But they're only 1 by 1. There's like not going to be that much figure in them. Like if I do rectangles and I book match them, ooh, that'd be sick. It's like a circle. I got plenty of walnut. We can fucking fuck around if I fuck up. Wood chips in the coffee. Little different. Indeed. Amen. Amen, Simon. fucking way. So stupid. Ow, Olive. You puppy! Man! Olive's on the ring. I saw your comment earlier, my name is Human or whatever. That song just came on and I was bopping to it. I've never heard it before. Dope. I'm doing this so I know that all these pieces came from one slab because I like to try and book match them and make them match up and stuff. So if I mix in cuts from another piece, another slab, it's gonna look funny. Where's Wheeze, damn it? Hi, Edwin. I wonder if I could do a glue up with just tape. That would be like sufficient. Very good song. I like that a lot. If anybody sees Wheeze, pop up before I get to tell her again. Tell her I like that a lot. And thank you, cat dog, whatever your name is. Puppy cat, kitty pup. A cutting board. Cutting boards, plural. candle. Ah! Shit. Come on! Oh, my God. Oh. I've only had kickback once in my entire career, and it was actually last year here that blew out that window. Same position where this is. Straight through it. Went to the siding. I think it's dropping. the center of the tray. This one's probably not going to get used. We'll throw it in just now anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean that off. him out. Get him out of here, Audra. Get him out of here. Wrap it up. Get him out of here. Did you get him out? Did I carry on? Into not this who we are. What if there's a setting sun? And I don't in all the numbers from 0 to 1. A little lost. So I kick my shoes off and run. Thank you, Sebs. Appreciate that. Sorry if I'm not being super tentative to you guys when I'm like cutting like that. It's kind of... It's smart to pay attention as much as possible. My dancing is enough. You've had enough. Accidentally settling me down. It's loud. Hi. Yes. Ah, yes. I was thinking about doing rectangles because sometimes you can make the grains look like very vaginal, and I kind of like that. Not in a weird way, I just kind of like the way it looks. Run. The setting sun. And all the numbers from 0 and 1. I do love that shape, but guess what? I don't get none of it, damn it! The only pussy I get is Trussy. Tree pussy. Got my dick covered in sap. I got pine needles in my pubes. Oh, it totally sucks to suck, I know. I like it. I get it. I got it. Woo! John Doe, shut up! Just shut up! Okay, love you, bye! You shush. You shush, dude. What up, Godspeed? Because when you run things on the table saw, so what you normally do is you plane the material. We'll take this for example. Let's say it's all rough sawn like the wood. So what you do first is you plane the material, which gets both the bottom and the top flat, right? Once you have those two flat, what you're supposed to do is then bring it over to a jointer, whatever the hell you want to call it, and then you run that flat surface against the fence for the jointer. So the jointer has a fence and it's basically just a big tabletop. It's like an upside down planer going like this, right? So you put your brand new flat surface on here and it's set at a perfect 90-degree angle. And let's assume that there's live edge on the bottom of this. Like so. I mean, you'd probably nip most of that off, but when you put this tight against there and run it like that, after a few passes, it then makes one corner a perfect 90 degrees. Then, once you have the perfect 90 degrees on the material you're trying to cut up, you can bring it over to your table saw, and now you know that you have a perfect 90-degree corner of a square there, and as long as your blade is perfectly square, it finishes up the whole thing. And that's how you get a perfect dimensional lumber. That's the process that you're supposed to go in. It's not a dumb question at all. Does that make sense? This fence? Why? Because you see that freaking chomp in it? Yeah, it's fine. But you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So you're trying to achieve this first. Because, you know, if you get the top and this flat, and you get this right, then you zip that, makes a square. I mean, you can make a rectangle too, but it's the start. You know, 90 degrees is the fucking start of everything. Was that comprehensive? Did I like explain that well or no? I'm like not really the greatest at explaining things. What's a dado? A dado is where you do like a little notch. So a dado would be if I were to like route a channel through here, that would be a dado. So you can do dados where they sit in, mortise and tenon type shit. Yeah. Dado is just like a notch in the wood. Continuous notch. I mean, it's a job site table saw. It's good on the job. Like if you're trying to like make custom cabinetry and everything, it's not, it's very small. It's not like the ideal thing. This is aluminum. These are plastic. It gets fucked up real easily. You're gonna have to constantly adjust these things to make sure it's, riding right. So no, it's not. I mean, it's great. It served me very well for, damn, gonna be a decade soon. That's fucking crazy. Well, if you have a router, you need like a fence jig on it so you can keep a straight line. If you do it with the table saw, you can just set the blade height, and then from there you just start on one side and you just do multiple passes to get the dado as wide as you want it. So you set the blade height to the depth of the dado that you want, and then you start on either side, wherever you want. You can start in the middle, whatever. You just move the fence accordingly to, fully take out that little square. That's it. A router, you need like a square edge like this, and you got that little arm. I call it a fence. It's basically a fence. A guide. There we go. A guide. I mean, you could try and freehand it, but that's never gone well for me. I don't like freehanding routers at all. Like if you were to get a table saw for table saw things, like ideally I'm gonna get a heavy based fucking table saw in here one day. Big old fucking, plate, big old tabletop, and I'll make something so I can extend it and fold it up and put it away easily because we're in tight quarters. But yeah, ideally, if you're trying to set yourself up in a garage, get a. You can find moderately sized, like, good ones. They have a better motor, stronger motor too. Like this is a tiny motor. Yeah, dado blades are basically just really fat blades. Or what you can do, if you're a fucking nut, is you can just throw a couple blades on that bolt and let her fly. Non-wrecked with saw. What is that? Yeah, I don't really run dados, like ever. If anything, I'm hogging out a true 90 on something so it can like cap, you know what I mean? Which is still technically a dado. But for most of those, I can just cut one way, flip the material the other way, and put it up against the fence and cut it again, just to like make the two cuts meet, you know what I mean? Or I'll do it with a big router. And the only other time I'm really doing a dado is like sometimes under windowsills, you'll do like a little slice in it. So rainwater runs down, it goes to drip under, it stops at that cut, it doesn't go into the house. I forgot what it's called. I know, I saw that. I never know what to... Yeah, I don't even know what that is, brother. Aaron. I don't know. It's a hard question to answer, but it varies day to day. Sometimes things go really easily. Sometimes things go fucking horribly. I never... Hold on, my daughter's squirming. Oh, she is out cold. She's not... Alright, she's just moving around a lot. I don't know, the math. Sometimes takeoffs and whatnot. Stuff like that. I've never had the luxury, or I'll say the privilege of work. Yeah, rabbit. There you go. The privilege of working with Burl. I'd love to, but I'd love to work with Burl. You're only really good for like, unless you're gonna like veneer something, or I mean, you could if you have a big one, make a cool countertop like a coffee table. The most Burl that I see getting used always on lathes for like bowls or something, which I now have one, which would be cool. Yeah, increment type shit, you know? Are you trying to talk dirty to me, Don? Because I want that. I want that badly. Yeah, that too, knife handles. But I'm not doing blacksmithing really anymore. I don't. It's an expensive hobby. Wood is like at least kind of, I mean, wood's fucking expensive too, but I don't have to constantly fill up something for this, I could just cut wood infinitely until my tool breaks. I need propane. Propane fucking flies. How about Long Island, New York, playboy? Long Island. I drank from the hose, bitch. You can't kill me. I'll just throw them back. I am Scottish. Yo, Puppy Cat. Okay, what's their name again? Whatever. They're good music. I like a lot of their songs that are played, and every other band. Well, then I'm gonna lose the fucking finger. Who cares? It's my finger. They're my finger. I can do whatever I want with it. No, it doesn't. It literally is gliding through like butter. I've been doing shit like this for 16 years. I've gotten kickback one time in my life, and it was a year ago. Let me worry about me. Yo, you're a faggot. You're a fucking dweeb. I bet you're a PM. I bet you're a clean boots type woodworker. Making some cutting boards. Look at that grip strength, bitches! Ah! Maple's an okay wood for cutting boards. It's alright. Maple's just cheap, that's why they say that. It's very soft, and it looks nasty when it gets stained. Or, I mean, sealed. All wood is antimicrobial. All wood. Maple end grain is concrete. Not really, it's soft. It's the softer of all the woods that I'm using. Whatever you want. Cherry, maple, black walnut. Black walnut's more expensive. It's a little harder, so it's harder on your knives, but it's less brittle. Maple's got much wider pores. In comparison to this, yes. This is a piece of maple. With just my fingernail, I did that. Maple is soft. Softer than black walnut, yes. It's a hard wood, but it's soft. Man! Momentum Good Works. Get this fucking poop brain out of here. Man, get this stank butt out of here. Feels good to be running from the depot. And I'm up another level. A long time now. What? That's crazy. Yes, there are different maples. They have hard maple too. I don't have it. Staring at the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. Driving staring at the ceiling. What a wonderful feeling. Running from the depot. And I'm up another level. I make all sorts of things. Oh my God. When you do end grain cutting boards, the moisture goes into the wood, sucking in the microbes and bacteria with it, and then they starve said microbes and bacteria of oxygen, and then they die. So nothing can survive without oxygen. Science. Look it up. Agreed, Aaron. Agreed. Now which side are they going to use this one? would not want to rush more anyway. Not about being tough. But things are nowhere near the blade. I'm grabbing the wood after it's past the blade. I'm using a wood stick. What else did you do? Let me guess. Let me guess. You have a little feather board right there? A little feather board to hold the wood against the fence for you? Oh yeah, saw stop. They're pretty cool. Very expensive. And also fucks everything up once it's done. Yeah, it will. I'm gonna be making some cutting boards. Favorite breakfast food? Ooh. That's hard. All breakfast food is phenomenal. Real biscuits and gravy. God damn. Real biscuits and gravy and a fucking stack of flapjacks. No, I don't. Shop's pretty small. It's like 9 something by 20 or 19. Nothing better than biscuits and gravy, bro. I'm a big proponent of bacon. I love bacon. Bacon makes everything better. But dude, bro, fucking soft, fluffy, steamy biscuits when you open it up, and that fucking sweet, sweet sausage gravy with the white roux. Oh my god, dude. I literally just gave myself chills. You can't get that up here up north. It fucking sucks, dude. That's like, honestly, that's one of like the main things I miss about the South. My biscuits and gravy, bro. Yeah, you use like you use the grease from the sausage and you put flour in it and some other shit and you make like a really thick white base. Milk gravy, there you go. No, am I the only one? Bro, I came up here and I at some like kitschy Huntington restaurant that tries to be like really cool. They had biscuits and gravy on the menu. I was like, oh fuck yeah, let me get that. Bro, they brought me biscuits out with turkey gravy. I don't ever send food back. And in fact, I didn't then, but I did not eat them fuckers. I was slapped to the floor, dude. Like they brought it out on like a tiny side, like it was a side dish. Biscuits and gravy is a fucking meal, not a side dish. All right, I want at least 4 fucking biscuits with a puddle of the gravy in the middle, and it's oozing out on the side. Give me some toast. You could put eggs on the side on a side plate. I was appalled. Fucking stupid fucking yuppie New Yorkers. Hate it here. Fucking hate it here. Nothing here for me. Alright, y'all, we got the woods. Woods all goods. I'm gonna leave this set up because there's a high probability that I'm gonna be zipping some more shit tomorrow when I get out here. Why am I there? Water and gravy's a crime. No, it's how you make the roux. It's how you make the roux. You need the water. Water, milk, gravy, flour, whatever the fuck else, and the grease. Gotta have the grease. It's essential. If you use just the grease, it's too much. Farmer! Love you. Is momentum gone? I fucking hope so. Well then, you know, just milk. Hi Olive, you feeling better or no? However it is, man, I don't know. All I know is that you make a roux. I'm not a cook. I make shit. That's it. I don't make food really. Just milk and love. That sounds good. Milk. Just a glass. I'll have a glass of milk, please. M-E-L-K. Milk. Don't fucking talk to me like that. Can I have some milk, please? Okay, I'll trust you. Yeah, I'll trust you. I mean, I'm good with the meats. I can make a mean steak. Baked chicken, fucking kill it. Grilling, awesome. Breakfast food, as far as like in the pan, sick. As soon as you have to add more than like 3 ingredients, I'm like, eh. Buttermilk pancakes, yes. Yes. I don't clean my saw blades. It's probably something I should do, but I don't. What time is it? Oh, hell yeah. I was supposed to be out of here at fucking midnight, playa. What the fuck? Yo, Hog Farmer, thank you. Dust. Thank you, everybody that donated tonight. I appreciate it. I don't like being a judgmental prick. But that Momentum guy was a real weenie, wasn't he? He probably wears an apron in his shop, a leather apron, and puts his little squares in there. He brought up Saw Stop. I knew immediately. He is Dylan. That's his alt. That's Dylan's alt. They're out there. Like I said, he's probably a clean boot carpenter. Well, dude, because you went down the line. You're going to lose a finger. I know a lot of people that lost fingers doing that before. Oh, he's going to get kicked back. Oh, that blade wants to kick back so bad. Where's your writhing knife? Oh, you'd never work in my shop like this. You're a liability. Yeah, dude, why you like... That's like, I'm sure you said way other shit. That's just what I saw. You're being a negative Nancy, and there's no need for it. No need for it. Look, my fingers. They're here. Okay? Yeah, I'm annoyed. For sure. And they're the flat ones, too. they're the iron workers ones. They have no heel. They're just rubber all the way across. Probably. You right. I wish I'd had some Wawa in here, y'all, but I don't. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely a cowboy. I'm not going to say I'm not. Most of the woodworkers that I know that don't have fingers and are missing chunks of fingers are fucking molding makers, because they're using that fucking crazy, what's that shit called again? The shaper, where it's just like a bunch of different blades and you got to push the material through it. Those are the only people I know that are actually, yeah, shapers, that are actually like missing fingers. There's a guy over here that does it's called authentic molding. He's a foreigner. He's a super cool guy, very knowledgeable, very nice. He even does some of the deliveries on his own sometimes, but he's, you know, the pinky is like the only fucking full one on one hand. Yeah, because you get sucked into it, you do something stupid, you get bumped, and it's just a giant blade. One nip, and it's, you know, your shit's gone. One revolution, and it's taking your finger off. Yeah, no, this shit's no joke. Shit's no joke. You hit a knot or something and the material explodes and then you fucking go flying into the, you know, if you're pushing hard. A writhing knife is a metal knife that would sit back here behind the blade. And what that does is it keeps the material open so it doesn't pinch around the blade. So when it gets cut, it's open. Sometimes if there's a warp or a knot in it, it'll like to pinch. And when it pinches on the blade here, it's spinning this way. So what it wants to do is throw the material at you at incredible speeds. So what the writhing knife does is it keeps it open. It may pinch over here, but that's fine because it's not pinching on the blade. Sometimes you're cutting through wood and it's really, it wants to close up big time on you, and it will happen. It does happen for sure. It is safe. It is a safe thing to do. I just found it annoying and gets in my way, so I took it off. Smoke a cigarette, chit chat with you guys for like 9 minutes. I can do that. And at an even 30, you know. I don't know the first thing about running shapers. I've honestly never done anything like. Done anything with that. I do, Simon. I do, please. I have neither, but if I were to be one, I'd be a Leatherman guy probably. If your blade is thinner than the writhing knife, it will jam too. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what. Oh yeah. Bye. You could literally like do the same thing as with wood to somebody's hand, just slowly, shave by shave. Take somebody's shit away. Hi, honey. You feeling better, babies? Do you want to go to bed? Can we put you away? I'm gonna hang out with you tomorrow. Come here, Mama. No. Come here. Jesus Christ. Why are you being so crazy? She's definitely fucking pregnant, dude. She's definitely fucking pregnant. You're pregnant, aren't you? You hussy. How could you? How could you? Where's your food? You dirty young. Now I'm back. Yeah, I got a filter right here. I got an air filter right here. Yeah, I feed her veggies. I give her spinach, carrots, celery, broccoli, some heads of asparagus when I have it. I also have some powder that I put on the food that's supposed to give her, iron and stuff like that. For the potential of her calcium. That it gives her iron, calcium. It's a special vitamin powder that I put on there. No, I never did avocado. She's not big on strawberries. I give her blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. She doesn't like bananas. I give her apples. Yeah, she's a guinea pig. It's a guinea pig. Let's go with that, baby. Bro, hand tools still get you, bro. Hand tools still get you. I got myself with a chisel one fucking time. Just being stupid. Had my hand in a place it shouldn't have been. Skipped off. Good sharp chisel. Get you good. Get you real good. Yeah, peanuts, walnuts, hazelnuts. And that's pretty much it. I give her pumpkin seeds. I give her a lot of fucking food. She's got a better diet than I do. Since she was a pink baby, barely any hair. Well, that's not true. She had hair, but her eyes weren't open and shit. I think August. So she's not even a year old yet. What about her teeth growing? She has plenty of shit to chew on. I used to. Nitric acid. No, I bet that wouldn't feel good. What about her teeth growing? She's definitely fine because she nibbles on me when she plays, and it's not like she has a hard time doing that. Was I good at what? Oh, no, I'm not fucking doing the iron cross. I just use them for pull-ups because on a bar you're stabilized. I like that this you can go slow and you can kind of like move around and use different muscles. So that's why I like the rings. No, I just grabbed her by her tail and dragged her towards me and she didn't bite me. So no, we're boys. She don't bite me. That's my girl. That's my Goyle. I think they do grow all the time. Most rodents' teeth grow constantly. It's kind of a thing. That's why they have to chew. Don't get me wrong. In the beginning, I mean this thumb, I mean this middle finger. I'm not flicking you guys off. Wealthy. I'm fucking poor. My mother's dead and my father's a homeless crackhead. And then I have no other family. So no, we're not heavily wealthy in any way, shape, or form. But I squashed this one with a sledgehammer, putting in pins for 6x6 retaining walls. That was fun. And then this middle finger, if you see, it's kind of oddly shaped. Believe it or not, a lot more came off than what's there. A fair amount grew back. I did this my first year being a carpenter. I was working for this guy on the South Shore, so it's all like sand and muck, and we were part of Rising New York. All the homes that got hit by Sandy, what we'd do is we'd go underneath them, dig under the foundation, run I-beams through the house, and then start building 6x6 cribbings up in 4 points, and then you'd pour a foundation underneath it, and then after 28 days you'd lower the house back on it. I'm in the basement on a table saw, and we're cutting shims, and I don't know if you've ever sat there and cut shims for hours. Like you're just non-stop. You fucking kind of like, you know, driving for a long time. All of a sudden you're like, holy shit, I teleported. Yeah, kind of the same thing. And the table saw was on one of those kickstands, you know, that they're made for, that they clip into. And well, the old ones, at least, the square bodies that had the little tongues on them. It was in sand. It was stable where it was, but somebody called my name, and I looked over, and like, you know, your body wants to follow wherever your head goes. Like if you know anything about like gymnastics and stuff like that, or moving, or just any sort of thing, you go like this, your body wants to spin that way. So if you're gonna do a 360 backflip, you go like that. Look, tuck. Look, set, tuck. I didn't need to explain that. So I looked this way like an idiot, and my body weight ever so slightly went like this, and the back leg sunk in the sand a little bit. So my finger, I heard bring, and as I like looked back, I had chunks go flying in my face. I actually have a picture of it on this phone, so I could post it. Yeah, it took I was pushing them like this, so it just kind of ever so slightly gave me a nice little 45 on my middle finger. You can kind of see how weird the skin is there, and the nail, obviously. So that's the only time I've ever gotten hit by a table saw. It was my first year. Yes, it's a jet drum sander behind me. I do believe the Matrix is real, but I don't think it is. It's what we think it is. But yes, I do believe it's real. She's 100% pregnant. I'm freaking the fuck out. This is not going to be fun. Yeah, for sure, dude. All you got to do is be humble and be willing to learn and be a hard worker. And if there's nothing for you to do, pick up a fucking broom. If you're not working, pick up a broom. That's it. I think I was pregnant. Yeah, I'm fucked. All right. I didn't think so, but her behavior is not very normal, and I have been noticing holes under, like, you know, all the gravel and binder has been pulled out of some corners over here. Like that little hole right there used to be filled with rocks. The rocks are like all underneath here. I mean, she could get out in theory, and something also could get in here if it really wanted to. And I don't know, she's giving off some pheromones, and male squirrel's outside. He's like, I'm ready to fuck. It's a possibility. I don't know. I hope not, because I can't have that. I can't have that happen. I got to get a little. Do you trap her? What do you mean? What does that even mean? Do I trap her? No, I don't trap her. You see her running around all by herself, doing whatever she wants, eating my wires, eating my wood, making nests in my fucking storage containers. Oh, we go outside in the dogwood tree. It's been fucking cold and rainy. So no. She's got a tree right there. See it? I live on Mars. She has a little house. Yes. Cute little house that I made for her. Who is my owner? What? I don't have an owner. Her name's Olive. It was Oliver because I thought it just had a tiny little dick and no balls when it was a baby. I thought it was going to grow into that. And then I had to look up squirrel genitalia, and then I quickly realized that Oliver was an olive. Because it had a little thing. It had a tiny little... Boop, but apparently their vulvas are just external, so... I don't own anything, Joff, so let's get one thing straight there. And anybody that brings up anything legal in my chat, why? What's the purpose for that? And that's when we end. So yeah. All right, we got all that wood milled up. So that's good. Ready to rock and roll for tomorrow. I'm going to be starting that project. That project pretty soon. I got to make up some drawings for today, and no, I don't. Later, Simon Ski. Yeah, why do people do that? Jesus Christ. I actually don't own any guns. I have a bow and arrow, though. Why do people do that? Joff, answer my question now. You asked me a question. I gave you somewhat of an answer. Now I'd like to ask you a question. Why? Why do you care? You don't even know where I live. Does it matter? Is that cocaine you have on your desk legal? Is that kitty porn you have on your computer legal? I don't think so. Oh, look, another face. Oh, you're a keeper. I'm keeping that. Yeah, no guns. Yes, I'd make you something. Some Kutzall is the brand. like Dremel burrs, eighth inch shank. I got really specific there. These guys. Shit. Shit. What is it? Oh, there we go. These ones. But preferably one that's a little more coarse. This one's fine. And the shape's a bit odd for things. You asking if I'm a felon? Why did that person disappear? Why you gotta like make me paranoid, bro? Why you gotta ask fucking legal questions and then just ghost? God. Good, release your load. I do the same thing all the time. Yeah, email me. No, I'm a felon. 2-time. Two-time felon, baby. What's up? Instantly got like way more attractive, huh? Because I'm a bad boy. Kutzall is the one I'm looking for. Kutzall. Single bits go for, you know, I think like 12 to 20 something dollars. So Ben Affleck from Walmart. Ugh, don't call me Ben Affleck. I'm too short to be Ben Affleck anyway. Right. But you get what he was hinting at, Sebs. He knows I'm not on Mars, right? Yeah, my friend's wicked smart. Do you like apples? How do you like them apples? Oh, it's very true. I'm not short, but I'm not tall. Nice, Infinite Mag. Nice. I hate pears. They taste like their texture is like sand. I don't like it. No, but I went to Maker Camp up here in upstate New York maybe 2 years ago, and there was a guy there that makes bows, you know, long bows, and he had shit. He had he gave me like a link to his 5.2 is. He gave me a link. It's short grizzle, great. Shut up. He gave me a link. My brain needs to. Schematics, I'll call them. Just how to find the right stake, he called it. You know what I mean? Because it starts out as a long piece of wood, but you got to find the right one with the right grain and this, and that, and blah, 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 blah. No way, Rahul. You think so? I don't like pears. I just said they... Take it easy, Rahul. Which ones? My hair's all over the place. How about now? How about now? How about now? Yeah, it's late. I was supposed to get off of here. I don't know. I've never cooked pears. I was supposed to get off of here at midnight. You guys were supposed to hold me to that, but the fuck, you know? The fuck. So we got our woods. Lovely, lovely woods. Yo, am I being paranoid because of that guy? Geoff arrows. Should I chill? I hate this. What is this about? Yeah, just chill. Okay, I'll just chill. I do have gymnastics rings. Yes. But I do genuinely worry for her safety sometimes. You never know, you know? You never know what's gonna happen, you know? It doesn't my voice sound super weird. That was strange. Yeah, it's true. But there are shitty people out there. There's a lot of shitty people in the world. There's a lot of good people too, though. All right, you know what? I'm drawing attention to something that I shouldn't anyway. Clean my jowls. that was that was funny. Seth, I liked that a lot. Yeah, I don't mind. That's just a pest. I don't have comes and goes. Clean my jowls. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here. My heathens and heathettes, I love all of you. Thank you for your support tonight. Thank you for the advice. Thank you for this. Thank you for that. I'm going to try and get some sleep, although it's not going to happen. I mean, I'm not playing a role, dude. That's what it is, Simon. You know? It is that. All right, Tombo. All right. Love you all. Good night. Get some sleep. See you mañana.